Hey, good morning mga boss. Boss L here again. So, pababa na naman ulit tayo ng Antipolo. Today, pabalik tayo sa Autosport. And as you can see, dala natin ang ating WR. Well, several days ago, but actually it's almost a month, nung nakuha natin tong si WR, the first things na ginawa natin sa kanya is to ensure na tubeless ang ating tires. So our WR is in motored setup. Naka-motor na siya for street use, pero we're still using the spoke wheels. So since this is the conservative setup, yung spoke wheels technically hindi siya designed for tubeless tires. Para sa tubeless tires, kailangan ng conversion to fit in tubeless tires para wala na tayong interior. Now, bakit gusto natin gawing tubeless tires ang ating gulong sa ating WR? For one, it is for convenience, of course. As you know, pag naka-tube kasi siya, a little puncture do sa tube, automatic flat tire ka na agad. Unlike in tubeless tires, kahit na ma-puncture ang gulong, you are given ample time bago siya mag-deflate totally. So ika nga, gradual yung pagka-flat ng ating gulong with a tubeless tire setup. Very unlike sa mga interior na kapag na-puncture, deflated agad ang gulong. Pag ganon, tulak ka ng bike papunta to the nearest vulcanizing shop, which is rather inconvenient, lalo na ako pa man din yung tao na madalas ma-flat ang tire. But anyway, as I mentioned earlier, pabalik tayo sa Autosport dito sa may Sixto Antonio. Reason being, doon natin pina-convert yung ating spoke wheels into tubeless tire setup. Medyo mahal din ang bayad natin. We paid around 3,000 pesos and it took them almost a day to actually convert the rims to tubeless rims. Hindi na natin siya binidyohan earlier kasi at that time, kailangan natin iwan and we don't really want to wait the entire day dun sa shop. Tagal din ang inabot eh. So iniwan natin ng 8 AM, binalikan natin ng 3. Actually, hindi pa siya tapos. Nakuha natin siya bago mag 5. So it's almost an entire day because according to them, papatuyuin pa talaga yung sealant. We were given, I don't know, 6 months warranty for any leakage, provided hindi tinanggal yung gulong, right? Now, it's been over a month. Lagi natin napapansin na lumalambot ang ating rear tire. Upon inspecting, lumalabas may leak sa mga rayos niya. Now, we called up Autosport and asked for the warranty. Ngayon, pabalik tayo just to bring the bike. The thing is, hindi natin alam kung gaano katagal. Remember last time, it took them the entire day just to convert. Now, ito, since may leakage lang naman, I'm not sure kung kailangan nating iwan ulit yung motor. Unfortunately, unlike before, kasama ko yung anak ko para i-ferry ako to and from para hindi ko na kailangan maghintay doon sa shop. This time around, solo lang ako kasi may pasok na yung anak ko. So hopefully, hindi na natin kailangang iwan yung sasakyan or hindi na natin kailangang iwan yung motor. 1 to 2 hours, we could probably wait. Pero pag sinabi nila the entire day ulit, shit, yari tayo doon. If it would take more than 3 hours, pinag-iisipan natin ngayon kung pagagawa ba natin siya ngayon or hihintayin na lang natin ng weekend para madala doon. Kasi definitely we cannot wait the entire day for them to fix it. Magiging hassle sobra sa atin yung ganun. Let's see. Tignan natin. Anyway, this would just be a short vlog, just an update on what's with the WR. So dito tayo sa East Bank Roads. Yung Autosport ba yun? But anyway, yung shop na pupuntahan natin is at the end of this East Bank Road dito sa may Manggahan. Just turn right and a few hundred meters, ayun na yung shop. Actually, it's not a bike shop. It specializes sa automobiles. Pero, they do cater to big bikes. Yun lang, medyo traffic. Grabe. Ganito ka-traffic pala dito. That's why I hate traveling in the morning. Kasi ayoko na ganitong traffic. Grabe. Ay, nako. Ito yung ayoko kung bakit minsan ayokong magbiyahe na umaga. But anyway, andito na tayo sa Otomoto. Anyway, na tayo dito. Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay. Alright, guys. Tapos na. So, kwento ko kung ano nangyari. So, ang nangyari, may leak dun sa one of the spokes. Minor leak lang naman. Ang pinakamalakas na leak niya is sa may labe. So I'm not sure kung ano yung nag-cause. Sinasabi niya parang nanigas na sealant from before. Very lang, minute but enough to cause leak at lumambot yung gulong natin lagi. So anyway, inayos lang nila. Unfortunately, hindi na nila kailangan i-redo yung resealing. Ika nga, they didn't need to start from scratch. Gagawin ulit nilang tubeless, restart the process, parang ganon. But they just had to clean yung outer rims and maglagay ng sealant to close off any minute leak na meron yung gulong. But anyway, libre naman yun. It's part of the warranty that they offer. So wala tayong binayaran. Binigyan ko na lang ng tip yung gumawa. Nakakaya naman So ano ba, worth it ba kung ganyan? Kung magiging sakit sa ulo ba yung leak ng ganyan for tubeless? Worth it ba siya na naka-tubeless tayo? Or better na tipong naka-interior tayo? Well, we wouldn't really know until nandun na yung problema, right? But what I could say, probably at least from a perspective na naranasan na natin before, I would prefer na tipong may onting hassle before we travel. Like for example, kailangan natin magpahangin as compared to having a flat tire in the middle of your travel. Sabi ko nga, ang main disadvantage ng naka-interior is that a puncture can cause immediate flat tire. Pag natusok yon, automatic deflated na agad yung gulong mo and you cannot really run. Hindi pwedeng running flat pag pag naka-interior ka. So you really have to push the bike to the nearest vulcanizing shop. I already had the experience of pushing the bike for several kilometers. Talagang hihingalin ka sobra. Ubus ang lakas mo. So I'd rather still choose the inconvenience of having to inflate the tire every time pag may leakage siya, kesa naman magtulak ng sasakyan or magtulak ng motor in the middle of the road. Yeah. So would I still recommend a tubeless setup? Kahit na medyo hassle siya in terms of the leakage. I think it's worth it. So anyway, yun lang naman for now. Yun lang naman yung agenda natin for today. So pabalik na tayo natin, Paolo. Alright, I guess I'll end my vlog here. Hanggang dito na lang mga boss. Thank you for watching. See you in the next vlog. Alright, see you next time. Bye for now.